Have you ever said no to your kid and immediately felt like the villain in a Disney movie? The tears, the dramatic sighs, the "you're ruining my life" speech? Yeah, same. But here's the truth most parents forget. Sometimes no is the most powerful, loving word we can give our kids. Because parenting with love isn't about pleasing them, it's about guiding them. And guiding isn't always comfortable, but it's always worth it. Let's be honest, parenting is a wild ride. One minute, you're the superhero who fixes the broken toy, finds the missing sock, and cuts sandwiches into perfect triangles. The next, you're public enemy number one because you dared to offer the blue cup instead of the red one. It's chaos with a heartbeat. Parenting with genuine messy love is one of the world's strongest forces. It's not the Pinterest or Instagram ideal, but the real deal that shows up in struggles, with coffee and hope. Because love, in the parenting world, doesn't always look like lullabies and hugs. Sometimes it looks like saying no to another cookie, even when it would be easier to say yes. Sometimes it looks like enforcing screen time limits while your child acts like you've canceled Christmas. And sometimes it looks like showing up to that 8th soccer game of the week when your bones are begging for a couch and a nap. Parenting with love is not about perfection. It's about presence. It's about holding the boundary, not the grudge. It's about laughing through the chaos instead of screaming into the void. Honestly, it's like running customer service for the most emotionally unpredictable restaurant on earth. Your customers, your kids, change their order, forget thanks, and sometimes throw food. Your role isn't just to serve, but to teach them to cook someday. And love is the secret ingredient. Now, let's talk about something most parents ignore: self-care. You know how airlines say to put your oxygen mask on before helping others? That's not just a safety rule. That's parenting wisdom in disguise. If you're running on empty, exhausted, or emotionally drained, parenting with love becomes 10 times harder. Love begins with you. When you parent from wholeness instead of burnout, your patience extends, your temper flares less, and your ability to see the big picture improves, even when facing a toddler licking a shopping cart or a teenager calling you the actual worst. Let's bust a myth while we're at it. Love doesn't mean saying yes to everything. If that were true, bedtime would be optional, dessert would be breakfast, and school would be a personal choice. Love isn't about pleasing, it's about guiding. When you say no with love, you're teaching your kids that boundaries exist because you care. Think about it this way. If your friend was about to run into traffic chasing a balloon, would you stop them or let them go because you didn't want to hurt their feelings? Sometimes love means being the bad guy in the short term, so you can be the safe place in the long term. Because guess what? The same kid who storms off yelling, "You're ruining my life," will be curled up next to you an hour later because your lap and your love still feel like home. Another truth: parenting with love means meeting your child where they are, not where you wish they'd be. That's hard, right? Especially when their personality is the opposite of yours. You're calm, quiet, and love a good book. They're a walking glitter explosion who communicates through noise. Imagine if someone said to you, "Stop crying, it's not a big deal. Why can't you just listen the first time?" Now imagine they said instead, "I can see you're upset. That matters. I know this is hard. I'm here with you." See the difference? Love validates without always agreeing. It comforts without coddling. It creates space for growth, not control. Let's not forget the superpower of humor. You're going to need it, because one day your child will cover themselves in yogurt 5 minutes before family photos. Another day, they'll try to microwave a spoon just to see what happens. If you can't laugh, you'll lose your sanity. Humor is love's sidekick. It lightens the mood, softens the edges, and reminds us that most of what feels like a catastrophe today will be a funny story tomorrow. Now, about that comparison trap. Social media has turned parenting into the Olympics of perfection. There's always that one parent on Instagram with a lunchbox that looks like a woodland diorama, while you're tossing a granola bar in your kid's backpack and calling it creativity. But here's the thing. Love doesn't look like matching outfits or color-coordinated holiday cards. It looks like showing up with again and again when it's hard, when it's messy, and when nobody's clapping. Parenting with love isn't a performance, it's a practice. And you're not graded on perfection. You'll lose your cool sometimes. You'll forget picture day. You'll say things you regret. But love isn't measured by how many times you fail. It's measured by how many times you repair. Apologies matter. Trying again matters. Every day is another chance to choose love. Not the fluffy kind, but the gritty, resilient. I'll keep showing up even when I'm tired kind. There's no medal ceremony for parents. No one's handing out trophies because you survived another meltdown or carpool marathon. But the secret no one tells you? You are building something eternal. Not a resume, not a reputation, but hearts. Your love, even when it feels imperfect, becomes the foundation your children will build their futures on. So yes, you'll screw up. You'll serve cereal for dinner. You'll fall asleep mid-movie night. But if your kids go to bed knowing they are loved, after the meltdowns, the messes, and the mayhem, you're doing just fine. So today, take a breath. Let love lead you through the chaos, through the clutter, through the tears, through the laughter that sneaks up when you least expect it. Because parenting with love, it's not the easy way, but it's the only way that lasts. Thanks for tuning in to Positivity Perks, where we remind you daily that love, laughter, and a whole lot of no's can still add up to something beautiful. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more daily motivation, and share this video with a parent who needs a little encouragement today. Stay positive, have an amazing day, and we will see you on Friday.